Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss unit number 1, basics of IC engine, subject applied thermodynamics. Now in this unit we are going to study the comparison between SI engine and CI engines. So let us go through the details. Now what are the parameters that we need to consider when we compare a petrol engine and a diesel engine? Now the first parameter, that is comparative point, we can say is the thermodynamic cycle. Now the petrol engine works on the Otto cycle and the diesel engine works on a diesel cycle. So basically petrol cycle is a constant volume cycle and diesel cycle is a constant pressure cycle. So constant pressure heat addition in case of diesel engine and constant volume heat addition in case of petrol engines. The next comparative point or the aspect is fuel used. Now what fuel is used in a petrol engine, or what type of fuels can be used in a petrol engine? The first is petrol, next is compressed natural gas CNG, next is your LPG, and in case of diesel engines you use diesel as the fuel. The next point of comparison is the air fuel ratio. So what is the air fuel ratio for a petrol engine? What we can say, the range of air fuel ratio. What is the range? So the air fuel ratio range for a petrol engine is in the range of 10:1 to 19:1. So 10:1 is a rich mixture, and 19:1 is the lean mixture. Whereas in diesel engines this range is quite higher. So and that is the reason why diesel engines are also called as lean burn engines, and the range of air fuel ratio is between 18:1, which is a rich mixture, to as high as 50:1. So this is another main difference. Next comparative point is the compression ratio. Now the compression ratio for a petrol engine is in the range of 7:1 to 11.5:1. Now 11.5 is actually called as the highest useful compression ratio in case of petrol engines, whereas in diesel engines the range for compression ratio is 14:1 to 22:1. This is the range of compression ratio in case of diesel engines. The next comparative point is combustion. How combustion occurs in a petrol engine? So combustion actually happens in a petrol engine with the help of a spark plug. The ignition source is the spark plug, and whereas in the case of diesel engines it is compression ignition. Okay. The next comparative point is the fuel supply. How fuel is supplied in a petrol engine? So fuel supply in petrol engine is basically by four basic devices. First is the carburetor, next is the port injection, and the third is the GDI, that is gasoline direct injection. Whereas in a diesel engine a fuel pump is used along with a fuel injector, and the fuel is injected directly in the cylinder. So that is also called as the direct injection. Okay. The next comparative point is the operating pressure. So what are the operating pressures for a petrol engine? So operating pressures are, so first is the compression pressure. So what is the compression pressure achieved? So here in petrol engines without combustion, compression pressures are in the range of 7 to 15 bars, and same for diesel engine is 30 to 50 bars. Whereas the maximum pressure after combustion for petrol engine is 45 to 60 bars, and in diesel engines 60 to 120 bars. So this is the basic difference. The next point is power control, or what we can say as the power control in case of petrol engines. So generally petrol engines are quality governed. Quality governed means the quality of charge is governed, whereas diesel engines are quantity governed, quantity governing. Next parameter of comparison is the running cost. So running cost of a petrol engine is quite higher because petrol cost you more, whereas diesel will cost you less. The next comparative point we shall discuss now is the supercharging. Now supercharging means what we can say it is the artificial pumping of oxygen in the cylinder. So in case of petrol engines, the supercharging is limited because of the detonation purpose. So because of knocking tendency, this detonation purpose, it is limited and it is only used for special applications. The applications are generally Formula 1 cars and aircraft engines. Whereas in diesel engines, supercharging is very common, widely used. Next point of comparison is the thermal efficiency. Now thermal efficiency, as compression ratio in petrol engine is 7 to 11.5 as to 1. So the thermal efficiency is in the range of 25 to 32%. This is the range of thermal efficiency. Whereas for a diesel engine, this range is between 35% to 42% thermal efficiency. Moving ahead, the initial cost. The initial cost of the engine. So the initial cost is for a petrol engine is lower, and whereas generally diesel engines are costly in the range of 1.30 to 1.5 times that of the petrol engine. Next point of comparison, noise and vibration. So petrol engines are compact and it produces less noise and vibrations, whereas due to higher compression ratio, diesel engines produce higher noise and vibrations. Next, speaking about the charge. So the air fuel mixture which goes in the cylinder. So the charge in a diesel engine, the charge is a homogeneous charge. Homogeneous charge means air and fuel mixture is very proper, homogeneous in nature, whereas diesel and air mixture is heterogeneous in nature. So these are heterogeneous charge engines and petrol engines are homogeneous charged engines. Next point of comparison is the weight of the engine. So petrol engines are lightweight, whereas diesel engines are heavy engines. Next point of comparison is the maintenance cost. So maintenance cost of petrol engines is comparatively less, whereas diesel engines, the maintenance cost is higher, but it is less frequent. But still, on a broader aspect, diesel engines have higher maintenance cost. Now let us go through the application of these engines. What is the application? So petrol engines are basically used in motorcycles, scooters, cars and small aircrafts. So this is the application. Whereas diesel engines have a wide range of application, such as trucks, buses, locomotives, tractors, farm equipments, gensets, mining equipments and ships. So diesel engines have a wide range of application. So this was a video which gave you the broad idea of detailed comparison between a petrol engine and a diesel engine. So thank you friends, thank you very much.